this going. Alright, can it be heard? Is this coming through? Turn all this on. There we go. Is this coming through? Yes, sirree, Bob. Hey, hey. Alright, text is up. Cool. Alright, folks, it is August 2nd of 2026. August 2nd. This lovely Sunday afternoon. Let's see who's out there right now. Who are we going to run into today? Dan Rhodes. Took you no time to find me. Actually, that's how my camera got turned slightly. Let me adjust that slightly more facing me. That way I can lean on something here and not be completely out of frame like I have been. Hey Dan, Mr. Great MK Legacy. So you were on your other name. You were supposed to send me that clip, Dan, of you beating Bubba. Say. Let's see if Say is a real name here, or if it's a ghost room. Tree. Say, are they really playing? Oh, I could have jumped in on that one, so it is a real room. All right. All right, well, send it to me now. Skedaddle it on over, Dan. Send me that stuff now then. You had it on one of your alts, and I was waiting for it. Got everything up here for you guys. Got everything here. Yeah. You're in a party now. We'll send it to me sometime then. That's fine. That is okay. I might even upload it myself. I mean, if it's that good, if you're saying it's that good and your skills have improved that much that you actually stomped Bubba Shrimp, heck, I might actually put it up. If it's that big of a throttling that you gave him, I don't know, maybe not. I'll watch it though. I was waiting for it yesterday. Bubba was challenging me, and I said, well, sure, step up to the plate, Bubba. You think you're going to give me a whopping or a whooping? Okay, but Bubba went to bed, which is fine. That's okay, too. It's funny the way you guys trash talk each other in that PlayStation PSN group chat. It's funny stuff. That's funny stuff. I think Tree Dad, I can't see the match, but I think Tree Dad is definitely beating Sayas. Sayazin. I will hop on here and yes, okay. I will fight. Yeah, Seizen left after that one, so we know that Tree Dad probably got. And all of a sudden, we are in a MK2 lobby now. Just like that. Poof. Just like Q from Star Trek. Just snaps his finger and suddenly we're in an MK2 lobby. Look at that. All of a sudden, it's like John Delancey showed up and just went, Mon Capitan. Poof! And all of a sudden, now I'm in MK2. It's literally freaking Star Trek Next Generation right here. Q popped in, snapped his fingers, and suddenly, not only am I not playing, I land in MK2 instead, and there's Tree Dad, not realizing he got sucked into MK2 as well. There you go. You saw it within 6 minutes of my stream. It happened. Well, let's see if I can find a real UMK3 room. Luna Star. Let's see what Luna Star's got. Well, okay. Dan, you're sending me an invitation. I guess if you want to play me, sure. But I do want to see. This is a plain old MK3 match. You know I'm going to go with Sub-Zero for this one. It seemed like the past few streams take you about 20 minutes to get in 1 minute. Yeah. Something like that, but you guys saw it within 6 minutes of me starting. Bam! Match starts. Bam! Like Q here, bam! All of a sudden I'm in an MK2 room. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Well, we'll see, Dan. We shall see. We know this is a singles because it's MK3, which plain old MK3 did not get any such. I don't know. Was it possible to do 2 versus 2 in regular MK3? I'm not sure. I mean, of the arcade form, I know on the Super Nintendo you had to, I think, hold L and R when you start a 2-player game on the Super Nintendo, and you get a 7 versus 7 or 8 versus 8. You get that on Super Nintendo. You saw the new Spider-Man movie, okay. Okay, Darth Vader. Well, this is a nice warm-up then. Or not. Oh, he got me on that one. Ah, it's too far away. All right. Does the other guy want to play Luna? You want Liu Kang? I'll go as Cabal. I forgot. You can't do that off of this, off a jump punch. Another friendship. Okay, I'll let these guys play each other.
Friendship again.
Alright, Dan, you wanted to see me here. The great, the only MK Legacy. Wow! You're playing. I'm not going to join that one, Dan, because Luxton lags badly. If he's up there, yeah, I know, he's fighting you. We have seen plenty of my matches with Luxton where he phases a whole inch on my screen right into me, or I phase a whole inch right through him. If the connection was great, I'd play him just like I play Vandal MK, but not like this. If he works great for you, then great. I've seen too many shit matches with him, though, where all of a sudden we're jumping entire inches on the screen in the middle of a punch. So, no thanks. And nobody's in that one. The Mandalorian movie, huh? Oh yeah, this one became a ghost room, I think. Instantly ghost room. I don't know if Tarkin's going to be okay. Let's see how this match goes. He's not... Oh, this one's not a real room either. I can't join it. Doesn't let me in. Still doesn't let me in. So I'll just have to leave. Ah, Digital Eclipse. More garbage from that company. They ought to pay us, Digital Eclipse, to be their garbage collectors. To be their garbage men. Because they cannot put out a product that works. Here I am, stooping all the way to fight out of Brazil with Raytheon. Let me see if this connection is going to be worth my time. Diego. I forgot if this connection is any good at all with Raytheon. Raytheon as MCI. Dan, I guess, I mean, I can make a room by ourselves if you want, but all you gotta do is find me. I know Diego lags a lot with me, but at least on my side, it doesn't phase out like it will do with Lugston or against Vandal, where we are like inches apart on the screen, and suddenly he's here, and then he's here, and then I'm there. That's a synchronization problem, and I hate that. If it's just slow, then that's fine. If it's just slow, which it usually is with Diego and I. But phasing into each other or jerking across the screen, yeah. Remember Vandal, or Vandalism MK. Vandal was playing out of Norway. And even with him, it wasn't good with us. Mind Twister 87 was the same reason why I stopped playing against him. Even though I won most of those matches, it got to be very difficult phasing into each other. the herky jerks across the screen, and I'm there, and then I'm right next to him, and then he's here, and then he's over there. That's not just lag or being slow. Or if this match with Raytheon even works. Well, it looks like they can't even get a match going on. I'm not even in it. I am not even in it. Okay, so their thing crashed. Oh, Leviticus? Nate was just there? I wonder how good Nate would do against Luxton with the lag. Or if Nate suffers with the lag with Luxton at all. Because we know I do. It'd be cool. I guess that room ended too, Dan? Did that room end as well? Let me see. Let me see my notifications. Yeah, it's telling me it's not even existing. Yeah, I guess they're no longer there. Oh well, that's fine. It's crazy, Randy. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to start my own. Geek cheaply. Yeah, we can't seem to get anything going here. Ions, I don't know if that one is going to work. So far, I have gone into more broken rooms so far in 18 minutes than I have played matches. Well, there they are again. But that's Luxton again. Hey, Clint. I'll just have to open my own room and see if people want to play Ultimate. We know Seiya's in there is not really there. So I'll create my own. I'll create my own. I'll create my own. No, I'm going to go this way. Yeah, 2 versus 2 is always fun. The matches take twice as long. But yeah. All right, so we've got this opened. So they have another Spider-Man movie? Randy? All right, Dan, you want to play? Show me them skills, boy. Show me them skills, my boy. My boy, Dan. I want to see what you did when you beat Bubba Shrimp. Beat that Bubba Shrimp. Bubba Shrimp, Bubba Gump. Yeah. guys, it's the other Bubba. Hey, how Tone? Hey, Tone. Tone the Evolution. I forgot this is not the same Bubba. How to an evolution. All right, very good, Bubba-esque. Bubba the Eskimo. I don't know, what is the EE-esque? What is the esque for? Is this we got Bubba the Shrimp and Bubba the Eskimo. Very good, Dan. Now we got Mr. Spin here. See, now him I'll play. And Mr. Spin, Shao Vicious, is better than Luxton. And he's better than a lot of these guys. But our connection is good. Our connection is no lag. And I will fight Shao Vicious. So it's not about taking losses or getting beaten. It's about fighting lag. Which is why I won't play the other guy. I won't play Luxton for that reason. Oh, my own boomerang got reflected. Bah.
You're the nicest pyro ever. I enjoyed your bedtime story. It was worth long enough for.
Ah. My wife is playing Identity 5 or something.
Oh, that's you? This is your explosion for it? You died from a bomb. Oh no.
Ah, my combo didn't work. I tried something differently. Ah, dang. The whole thing's not working. Shit. You might get me here. No. Ah, there you go. Mm. Mm. The save wave patterns, but different color. It's a palette swap between Katana's levitations and Sindel's scream. Same animation, but different color. Hey, Big Smoke and I got bass. Who else is here? Okay, yes, Mr. Spin is there. Drew's wife is not here. Mm. Mm. Oh, we got a couple of Kanos. Mm. Oh, man. Ah. Grab both of you. I have not played as Kano in a while. Cello Shiva body pillow. Damn. Alright, now I'm against Shao Vicious here. Mr. Spin. We'll see how I go with this one. Jello said he'll return to MK Legacy, but he didn't say when. Bummer. Yeah, I know, I hear you. He's pretty much done with it. He's streaming right now, but he's playing something else. Ah, shit. No. Ah. Ah, damn. Oh, so close. Dang. So close. Dang. Thought I jumped over him. Didn't work. Didn't work. Damn. Ah, I came close. I thought I actually had gotten over his head, but I didn't. A human smoke and Ermac? Nah. Character request day. Mm. Mm. No, we do not need Mr. Spin on the microphone. No, I would not have a party invitation or do that either. Coffee. Coffee. I got Krispy Kreme. Yeah, Krispy Kreme. Like it says on the label, it does what it says on the box. Yeah, human smoke is okay. I know he's better, but I'm more familiar with cyborg smoke. Plus, I could turn invisible.
Oh, because yeah, the orator, but okay, so maybe she got orator, like she's trying to find the orator, you know, like she's director, so she knows that the orator's alive. Because I knew once as a director, somebody asked me, and I'm like, yeah, orator's alive. He's like, that's wrong.
Oh, you guys are doing the ramper.
Because that was my question that I had to like, figure out who the orator was. So, well, it's probably not it, but I'm saying like, it is a possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Bubba the Eskimo is the other Bubba. He's also, it's not Bubba Shrimp, it's the other Bubba. There's two Bubbas on MK Legacy Kollection. One is much better than the other. One doesn't like Dan Rhodes. The other one doesn't even know who Dan Rhodes is. Esk is better. Unless Shrimp has gotten so much better since I gave him a whooping. But yes, Bubba the Esk is better than Bubba the Shrimp. It's like crazy Dominican or crazy Lebanese. It's like crazy Dominican or crazy Lebanese. Alright, we'll go FMC, you want me to do Ermac and Human Smoke? But why? I mean, I'll give it a shot. Phobia? Ah, shit, I forgot to transform. Oh, knocked me off the screen. I got it. I didn't think I actually made it to the other side of the screen. Ah, I didn't make it.
So
Boink.
it can't be 6, right? Here we go.
Ah. Oh, it didn't work. He actually didn't go over me. I was going to uppercut him from the other side. Luxton, well, maybe Luxton can definitely get beaten by Mr. Spin. Unless he wins with lag against him too, which I won't be playing any more of Luston. But that's okay. Yep. Goku Ren got hit with the, what was your name on there? Something Bink Bink? Bacon Bink Bink? Something? I forgot what it was. The Bink Bologna, that's right. The other meat from pigs. Bologna Bink Bink. And that ended Goku Ren's career on here. There's a lot of players that are no longer here. I went looking through my old videos the other day when MK Legacy Kollection dropped. Basically the first month, because it came at October 27th when it was released. Basically all the way through November, you guys remember, it was nothing but quick match. Quick match. It wasn't until like the middle of December, or maybe somewhere near Christmas, that Lobbies existed. And there is nobody. Entire first month from November, all the way, the end of October, all the way through November, basically to the middle of December, none of them still exist. Not a single player except me. It wasn't until Lobbies, or at least to the people that I played, Unknown Legends, Dark Haze, he actually doesn't show up anymore either. But he was somebody that I had played in the middle or towards the end of December. Another guy I forgot existed was the Barber Killer 5. The Barber Killer's not around anymore. North Hills Beast, Mr. IGB, it is not around anymore. Does not play the game. But if you look at my old matches, nobody that was there is still here. Through the first month of activity, through the month of November, none of them are still here, even playing anymore. And that was around the time Infected Jello started showing up. He doesn't play MK anymore either. And there you have it. You had the excitement of all the initial fans, and lobbies were created like December 20th or something, because all of my streams day by day are dated. I date them on purpose just to keep track. Nobody from the month of November still around. Even into the lobbies in the middle of December, very few are still on the system. But yeah, Dark Haze, the Unknown Legends, he doesn't play anymore. I don't see him. I'm trying to think of anybody else that even showed up even in the middle of December that's still here. Dan, I forgot when you started appearing. Great MK Legacy, I forgot when you're still here. I think you came in December too. Yeah, that's right. Dab Davis. Dab Davis was another one who did show up regularly in December. Dab Davis was on my streams too when we had lobbies. Dan, you played on Unknown Legends, because I have not seen him on here in months. I saw him for one match, I think, a month ago or two. But you saw him. Okay, well, you, Dan, maybe I didn't run into you back then. If you were on in it came in October 27th. But everybody through that entire month of matches, I had an 8-hour stream in December. I forgot about that. One of my streams ran 8 hours long, and another one ran 5 hours last December. But yeah. You bought the game when it came out, okay. Hey, FMC. Man, Tree Dad got Mr. Spin. Now that's something that you don't see every day. If you're blind, there's a lot of things you don't see every day. Just deep thoughts with Jack Handy. If you're blind, there's plenty you don't see every day. But Tree Dad beat Shao Vicious. Mr. Spin Vicious was on Xbox 360s. The 2006 version of Ultimate MK3 that I was on for 4 or 5 years. I came on in 07. But yes, back then, Miss Spin was Diz Girl Will Own You. Just to give him the correct props. You know it. Base knows it. I know it. He was Diz Girl Will Own You, pretending to be a girl, some Avril Lavigne picture, profile or whatever. And his real name's John, common name, popular name. And then he changed to Miss Spin. He was on the rest of that. But yeah. No, I did not freak out on you. Anyway, those are the names on the Xbox 360. Diz Girl Will Own You. And he was the guy that I used to thrash pretty often, which is why that was when Kung Lao became the #2 character to play on UMK3. And I was the guy who, I guess, broke the code or broke it, that Jax's dash punch will plow right through the hat spin. The only traveling ability in the game that will plow right through it, and his backbreaker can grab Kung Lao very easily out of the air when he teleports. And that's his main move of moving across the screen, so all I really had to do was jump back through the entire match. All I had to do was a lot of backflips, and that was fine. But no, I'm not going to play Luxton. And it was just about backflipping a lot. And he teleports, grab him, gotcha! And then sweep, 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 make him jump again, gotcha! And if he runs, as he would do, and try to prompt you into running into them, dash punch. It goes right through his hat spin. So that effectively broke it. And then people stopped playing, they stopped playing Kung Lao. But there was a time in 07 or 08 that Kung Lao was the #2 character, and he had such an easy infinite combo to pull. You could even juggle across the screen. I revived some of that here. We had fun with it with Dab Davis and Split Sec. I think Konzer, King Kong. We all had a fun time. I tried reviving it. That's why one of my videos that I made, I said this is the easiest infinite combo. It's one of my videos, one of my regular plays on my list. Easiest infinite combo, shows Kung Lao how to do it when you get somebody in a corner. And yeah, so we had fun doing that, whatever month that was. It was January or something. And everybody started playing Kung Lao again for a little while, but now nobody does that again. But yeah, back in 2008 and 2009, Kung Lao was very easily the #2 popular character on the 06 arcade. Until I put an end to that. Put an end to that one. Even then, the skill then wasn't what it is today, of course. The skill wasn't back then. It's not what it is today. But that's a natural progression of the game. You've got to remember that despite Dread MK and despite Onyx Storm, people did not know the auto block was a thing. People did not know jab cancel, auto block, or how to properly finesse it. Until like 2010, 2009, it was just kind of a discovery that had a lot of gatekeeping around it. But anyway. See, like what these guys are doing right now. You notice Luxton just standing there punching, punch, 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 and he gets swept, but he doesn't get knocked down. That's again the auto block ability of just standing there, punch, 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 and you can duck and block at the same time. None of this was known. Even in 07, it was kind of discovered in 08, but Crazy Dominican was the first guy that I saw do it, and it was the weirdest thing in the world that I saw. But nobody really knew how to do it efficiently. It was kind of difficult back then. People were discovering it. But Dread MK says that it was around in 2002. I call bullshit on that. And Onyx Storm said the same thing, that it was around in 02. And I'm like, no. No, nobody knew this in 2002. Definitely not. Yeah, ABM Almighty, he was... I don't remember if I played him in the first month, in November or December. But ABM, I mean, he was... Yeah. There's still a trick with Kano that in all these years of all these really good guys on here, I have never seen repeated. I even tried to repeat it once myself. There is a way of almost combo canceling that Kano can immobilize you. It could be just against certain characters though. There is a way of safe dropping out of Kano's combo and resuming it, but again, I never really had the time to lab it or have anybody to test it with. But there was a way of doing that with Kano that I saw in 2009. But it could have just been conditional, like against a certain character. But Kano can safe drop out of, it's not like dropping a safe on somebody's head, he can safely drop out of his combo against somebody and restart it at will. I never had much time to do that, and I've never seen anybody do it again. That was a one-time thing. Maybe that got a lot of gatekeeping around it as well. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You run out of health. We can't put infinite health on there. I tried doing it against the computer, Dan, when you just put infinite health in the practice mode, but I wasn't able to replicate it. It was a one-time thing that I ever saw in 2009 or 2008. It was around that era that I remember because of where I lived, that Kano can drop his combo and restart it pretty easily. I was never able to see that done again. I only saw it happen once, and it was done to me. But I've never seen it since then. So it could be just against certain characters. As we have learned how to finesse the game, some characters travel differently. Some characters get launched differently. Some characters can relaunch much easier than others. But yeah. But Xiao Vicious, I'm surprised Luxton beat Mr. Spin. That's surprising because Mr. Spin's better. But I can't go against Luxton because of the lag. Even though I have beaten him, it's just wrestling with lag half the time, which is why I just decline. But ABM Almighty, hands down, was the best Sonya player I've ever seen. ABM Almighty made console fanboy look like just a fanboy. When it comes to Sonya, console fanboy looked like a mere fanboy. Because ABM Almighty, I bet he sucked with a lot of other characters. I mean, I'm sure he wins matches with other players, but outside of Sonya, ABM wasn't really good. He was competent, he was proficient, he could beat a lot of guys, but his Sonya was, whew, he really knew how Sonya lined up against everybody. ABM Almighty was a very sore sport. Whether he won or lost, you'd get hate messages from him, which is a lot of how Xband was back in the 90s. If you win, ABM Almighty will tell you you suck. If you lose, ABM Almighty will tell you you suck. And one time, ABM Almighty came right here on my stream and decided to insult me or something, and I wasn't even talking about him. It's like, one time I was like, no, Abe, I said you were good, and he showed up and, yeah, fuck you, or something, in one of my live streams. But yeah. But no, ABM Almighty was the best Sonya player I've ever seen. It's just he's not good with anybody else. He was easy to beat. I can say that. He was easy to beat with anybody but Sonya. And that was his main squeeze. That was his main girl. Hey, Larry. FMC, just go watch one of my other streams from another day. You can go watch the other stream when I fought Luxton a couple of days ago. Like, this is not the first time we've crossed paths. He's beaten me. I have definitely beaten him a couple of times, but the connection is absolutely rancid between us. I mean, it's like spoiled milk. It's absolutely rotten, the connection, which is why seeing me drop out of games that I'm winning because the connection is so bad. So it's not about losing. Some games with bad connections, I have absolutely just left after a round, even though I could completely be demolishing somebody. But I've left out of just connection. There's not many that I will just stay despite the connection. There's not a whole lot of them. Now see, I know, Mr. Spin can definitely get the upper hand against Luxton here. Oh, he swept right under the fan. Now, that was perfectly timed. Man, Mr. John ran right into that one. All right, Larry. Live from New York. It's Saturday night. Oh, you whipped out the gat. Oh, landed on the snot ball. Woo! Uh-oh. Oh, he ran right into that arrow. Yeah, I know. He wants to put, because that's what we invisiblers like doing. Getting the opening or getting the distance to turn invisible, especially against somebody who can't teleport. You really want to get the distance to pull that off. Either get the distance or get the chance, like with an uppercut or something. See, very good. You won. Okay. Well, I guess I'll be back into the fray. Yeah, doing Ramper. Yeah. I'm looking at my messages here. No. No, no, no. No slap versus Mr. Spinner. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Miss Spin. It's not about the skill, but it's about the weirdness of the IRL part of it. Catfishing dudes, pretending to be a woman when you're not. I'm not talking about trans anything. I mean literally claiming to be a girl to catfish other men. And then surprise, I'm actually really just a guy and there is no woman. That's definitely weird as hell. But I'm actually a guy and there is no woman. That's definitely weird. I'm surprised he hasn't had something done to him in the midst of that. That would definitely be enough for somebody to rage quit on him in real life. To rage quit his real life. Because there are definitely some folks that don't take too kindly to that. I don't mean in a Thailand, Singapore kind of way. Ah. Damn it. I jumped into it again. Shit. Ah. So close. Did it again. I was definitely holding back and block for that one. Yeah. I thought I'd catch him with that. Alright. Alright. Who else is in the lineup here? We got Shinnok, we got Dan, UMK 39,000 is watching, and Freak Drive, and whoever Shinnok is. No, I don't need hand warmer August. But thanks for asking. Man, I don't remember XGK being this good. The hell? Oh, come on. Doing a shadow kick right under that, man, that's a bad miss. He should have landed right on that ice puddle. How did he do that? You guys see that on an instant replay. Scorpion literally landed right on the ice puddle after the flying punch. And it did not take effect. Huh. Wow. I don't remember XGK being that good. Well, all PlayStation controllers are wireless now. It's PS4. But I do plug it in when it needs to charge. But yeah, all PlayStation 4 and 5 controllers are wireless. Dan Rhodes. I'm not sure if mine is fully charged. I charged it up yesterday. Oh, the whole thing now. It's a digital Eclipse product. Way to go, digital ass wipes. Ho hum. Well, one of yous guys has to leave, or one of yous guys is gonna time out. Ah. Piece of shit. Digital Eclipse. Alright, well, I got to play Mr. Spin again here. Yeah. Oh, is this gonna... Okay, is this gonna go? Alright. What is it you guys wanted to see? You wanted to see Human Smoke, and FMC was making a special request. So, I will have to remember to turn into Human Smoke. You gotta remember to do it. If the match is real, or if Mr. Sperry is, he came back. All right, Dan, we appreciate it. Ah, he's got me on this one. Oh, shit, he blocked it. Haha. Very good with the Mr. The Mister. No. Ah, just tried to hop over and levitate. Ah, shoot. Oh, that didn't work. Ah, he got me. Dang. Doing the double launch. Ah. Ah, very good. No, you got me with the infinites. No. My infinite corner, no skill trap. Oh no, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Mr. Spin, you might have made me think you're a woman. No. Boy, that looked retarded. Oh, broke into the high punch. The over domination of her little titty claws actually dominated with the punch. Well, thanks. That wasn't fun. That dominating over Ermac's punch. I'm glad that actually got caught. Very good, though, Mr. Spin. Nope, the game's locked out, I guess. Going through the rotations. Good sits. But that was weird. The dominated the other punch. Ermac, I punched first, but Leah Montalongo's little claws dominated in the whoever hit who first. That was weird. There you go. I thought I could sneak around that ice clone. Oh no. Ah, you got me, Dan. Do a Ninja Sub-Zero and Melina, and the game broke. All right. All right. All right, wait until this frees up here, and then I'm going to go out and see if anybody else is playing. There we go. You want a Ninja Sub-Zero. Are there any Sub-Zeros who are not ninjas? What do you mean, do a Ninja Sub-Zero? Do a Ninja Scorpion. Do you mean masked or unmasked? They're seeing Supremacy. The other guy I won't play on here because it's just a bunch of jab canceling. I mean, it's a bunch of slow punching into the corners, in other words. It's nothing but push into the corner and slow punch you to death. Peel my carrots. and Solanagor. Let's see what this guy's got. Solanagor. The Wall Street Sub-Zero, Mr. Slickback. Mr. Slick-backed hair Sub-Zero. So the masked Sub-Zero. Nah. Peel my carrots and Solanagor. Oh, no. Sindel was a one-off type of deal? What do you mean? Alright, let's see what I can do against Solanagor here. I'll bring out my mains and then we'll see what we can do. And then I'll be able to remember if he's as good as his wins indicate. We shall see. I'm not sure what you mean, FMC. Oh, that kind of confused me there for a second. Okay. Oh, she caught him. I didn't line that one up. Very good. Very good, Solanagor. What do you mean, FMC? Like just MK3 one character, Sindel was a one-off type of deal? I'm not sure if you mean the lore, or the players, or the actress. I'm not sure what you mean when you say Sindel was a one-off type of deal. You want to see me do the Ninja Sub-Zero and Melina. Alright, I'll do it against Dan here. Oh, I missed the punch. The actress and character, Leah Montalongo, went on to play somebody else in the other game. She played also in MK Mythologies. She played the other chick. Sindel is just Sindel. I'm not sure what the question is, but Sindel is, I don't know, Sindel? Very good. Dan, you got me here. Mm. Mm. Double spear. But Sindel has been in other MK games, the character, I mean. But yeah, Sindel has been in other MK games after, what, 5 or 6 or 7? She wasn't in MK4. She was in regular MK3 and Ultimate. She's the stepmother of Kitana, I think. Not the real mother. Some crap like that. Oh, Peel My Carrots wants to do what I do here. Okay. But Sindel was in the other games, I think, after that. 7 or 8 or MK9. I don't know the full story of it, but yeah. She's a central character in MK3 because somehow she gets resurrected on Earth and that allows Shao Kahn to invade the Earth realm. Something like that. And Peel My Carrots did not want to sit, so that's fine. While I'm explaining the lore, Carrots went to go peel his carrots. Alright, okay, so he wants to do this. I guess I'll pick Liu Kang then. Ah, he's actually pretty good with her. Mm. Oh, it got me in the corner there. Very good. What were you saying? Can you do the launch combo and then flying kick yaw at the end? That's an inferior combo, even as, who was it, Clint or the other guys will say. That combo sucks. Liu Kang's launch combo is not worth it. It's seriously crap for damage, but I can show you just for the sake of showing you. I'm going to do double Liu Kang here. You can count the damage points. His standard regular combo, 7 hits, is much better. That's because she gets launched a little differently. The launch combo, it only works great if you are in the corner. If you corner and you don't get shoved out of the corner. His launch combo actually hits a few points harder, but you've got to finish it off with a roundhouse kick and a slide, or sweep, I mean. There you go. 6 hits, 22% damage. That's the most you get out of the wah! Well, I didn't get to show how much his regular damage is, but it's more than 22. You hate players that exploit the jump kick, the jump over? It's really, the back kick, it's really easy to outsmart if you know what you're doing. I mean, if you know how to counter it, you never forget. There you go. 7 hits, 29% damage. As you can see, it is, as I said, his regular 7-hit combo is superior. Oh, the jump over kicks? I mean, it's not hard to beat, really. Again, 7-hit combo, 29% damage. It's much better. Oh, dang. Ah, he caught my Liu Kang. No, he got the other Liu Kang too. The 8-hit combo is if you start with a jumping punch. I mean, I'll show you the jump over, I guess, with anybody. I'll just do a random stuff here. The jump over, okay, it's the easiest thing in the world when you see somebody doing a pattern and I'll show you how to break this. Like, I'm gonna I'm gonna see, I guess Dan is gonna try to do a whole bunch of jump overs, and it's really easy because he thinks he's got me, or he's gonna do an auto block on me here. So Dan's gonna start doing, well, okay, Dan would rather stomp on me. So he's gonna try to jump over, and oh look, he's jumping over me. Oh, what am I gonna do? He's gonna jump over. No, guess he's not gonna jump over anymore. So here's what you do. Sweep. Oh, look at that. You can't get me. Watch me do it again. Oh, he's gonna jump over. Here we go. I'm gonna wait for him to jump, and I guess he's not gonna do it because he's listening to me. Oh, what am I gonna do? We're gonna show you how to do this. And he's gonna do it with Cabal. Cabal is like anti-jump or anti-back kicking, basically. Cabal has some pretty slick moves there against that. Because Cabal, if you can backdash, you can't really take getting jump over jumps. Here's what I'm doing. Here's the crossover. Again, you can jump against it. The worst guys it's against are guys that can do air throws. The air throw is a great nullifier for the jump overs. If you are being jumped over with the crossover jump kicks, you can easily counter that yourself if you have a guy who you can air throw. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed, but screwed, glued, and tattooed. Oh, I think she landed right on me. Oh, I get stomped again. See, this is not, so jumping over, kick, jump over. All I got to really do is just, well, if he jumps over again, no, he's not going to do that. Just run underneath him. That's really all that needs to be done to counter jump overs. That's seriously all you need to do to counter a jump over. Run underneath and sweep him. Or if you too have an air throw character, it's mostly annoying against guys who do air throws. It's like anti-air. But if you are doing a jump over with the guy who's doing that, there you go. Just countered it. He's going to try to jump over again, maybe. Okay, he's going to sweep. He's going to try to do, okay, fine. You're learning as well. Well, that's cool. But basically, when a guy's got you locked down, jumping over, kicking, you're doing the back kicks, jump over, kick. Sometimes if you time it right, you can uppercut them. Most of the time, if you know they're going to jump over, just run underneath them and sweep. Run underneath and sweep, or if you have a teleporter, like a safe teleporter, Scorpion, Ermac, Smoke, again, you can teleport out of that. Or if you yourself are an air throw character, you can counter their crossovers with an air throw. It's just highly annoying if it's Jax, Kano, or Cyborg Smoke doing the crossover jump over kicks, because you can't anti-jump that. You'll get thrown. I'm buffering my jump overs all the time with, I'm always again buffering the jump overs with an air throw. So that, again, you guys will see me do this sometime. Let's see this here. That I am always, oh yeah, Scorpion too, I am always doing jump overs with an air throw. So you can't really do anything about that. It's very difficult to counter because if you jump up against me, I'm going to air throw you. Scorpion has the weakest air throw, honestly, of the air throwers. His just does not line up. So I'm going to air throw him. I'm going to start the jump overs. If he jumps into me, I'm going to throw him because I'm tapping block when I'm jumping over. I am tapping block. If he jumps, I'm going to catch there. See, like that. I'm tapping block. I'm tapping block. I'm going to jump over. Tapping. See, air throw him again. Air throw him again if he does it. He's not doing it. He's quitting. Okay. That's basically how you can be really annoying with Cyborg Smoke. Or Jax. I'm going to do it to Dan here. I'm going to show it off with Jax and Kano. Jax, Kano, Cyber Smoke, and Scorpion/Human Smoke have air throws. But the Ninja's Scorpion, his air throw doesn't have a lot of reach around it. But I'm going to show you guys. I'm jumping over. If he jumps too, see that time I got him. You've got to run. You got to kind of step forward or run over to be able to do anything with this, because the lineup, it doesn't always line up. So that's why I always just kind of tap forward or run forward. Time my jump kicks. Time my kicks. I'm constantly buffering with block while I'm jumping over Dan Rhodes' head. So if he jumps, he's getting thrown. Same way with Doofus here. I'm constantly oh, see, he pulled it off. So I am again jumping over. If he jumps up, he's getting thrown. His ass is getting thrown. He's going to get thrown again. And sometimes I change it up with a punch to go into the combo. Again, he's getting thrown. There you go. Jump overs work best if you're a character that has an air throw. You got to buffer that jump with block, whatever your block button is, that if they get airborne, you throw. That's how it's done. It's particularly effective with Cyborg Smoke. But what do you say, L'chaim, whatever. Let's see how good Jackie Chance is here. And Dan even says stop doing that. Jackie Chance is actually pretty good here. I forgot. This is a decent player. I got pushed out of the corner. Dan, it's okay. Oh, he caught me. Oh, shit. I would have had him there. Aha, man. Very good. Jackie Chance. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I don't know. You like the master teacher. Laszlo's laughing his butt off. What other can I impart onto you guys? Do you want to try it? Try out my favorites, I guess. You guys need more? You guys want to see how effective Sonya is? I mean, with her sweeps, because she has a little block of immunity, sort of, when she's sweeping. But we can show Dan how to do this. Dan, if you want to oblige, you can start doing the crossover jumps on me and see how I'm going to counter it if you do a lot of jump overs, and you can try that. You're going to go invisible. Okay. All right. You're not really effectively doing the jab cancel though, Dan, because I'm punching you. I'm kicking you. It should be triggering. Okay. See how Sonya has this little kind of invincibility thing that she can't be kicked for like a couple of frames. If you time it right, she cannot be hit on the ground. See how I'm sweeping the crap out of Sindel? It doesn't work with Sindel though. It works with the fast sweepers. Sonya, not Jax even. Jax doesn't have it, but the fast sweeper. Oh, see there, I got sucked into her breath. But Kano does. Kano has a little phase of immunity right over his head. She's the fast sweeper. Forward, sweep some more. Run forward, sweep, 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 sweep. Oh, okay. I can't really do it because Smoke is not a fast sweeper. But Sonya and Kano have like a little like there's no hitbox there over their head for a brief, like a split second. That's why some attacks will not land on them. Some characters can hit other characters while they're ducking. Jax's jump kick can hit everyone in the game when they're ducking. Other characters will miss a lot of characters when they're ducking with a jump kick. But I do know that Jax hits everybody on the ground. I guess it's just me here. Jax will hit everybody despite their ducking, except against, I think, Sonya or Kano for that split second of when they're sweeping. Jello's jump kick. See, Base, you could come in here. You could start teaching people. You could start imparting the wisdom we've collected for 30 years of playing this game. My lessons come free of charge. Just because I enjoy doing that. It's not for the sake of OG Allah. It's not the sake of beating Dan, but Dan thought that was pretty funny. Laughing his fucking ass off. Why am I always the example? But that's okay. That's okay, Dan. Anyway, you guys learned the crossover jump kicks. You can counter it by running underneath somebody if they develop a pattern of jumping over. You can run underneath and sweep. You can teleport out of it if you can safely do that, not Sector or Smoke. But Ermac, Scorpion, and Human Smoke can teleport. You can slide. You will see me slide out of it as Sub-Zeros and Reptile. You will see me slide out from underneath people. Or the best thing sometimes is just running underneath and sweeping them. That you will usually make them block for a split second or they get swept. And Or yeah, or if you yourself can air throw one of the characters, you can stop their crossover jump kicks by going straight up and throwing them yourself. It doesn't work well with Scorpion though, because his air throw reach is not all that good. I tend to do it where you want to break up a lot of the crossover jump kicks with a combo. Because if somebody's anticipating that you're going to jump kick again, they will usually take their finger off of block and try to do something, which is why Cyborg Smoke is so effective to go invisible and start doing jump over cross kicks, because people think I'm going to jump again and they take their finger off a block, they're getting ready to counter me, and instead they get Smoke's double elbow kick and backhand instead. The high punch, low kick, high kick, low punch. And that's how I change it up with Cyborg Smoke, giving out my strategies, but it works against so many people. They're expecting me to keep jumping over, whop whop, kick, whop whop, kick, whop whop, go, kick, punch, 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 punch. They're not expecting that. A lot of people don't realize that. Or sometimes I'll just keep doing it until they think I'm not doing it anymore. Base knows that. Base knows all this. He knows all his strategies, and guys still fall for it. And that's okay. Mr. IGB knows all of this. He's one of the old school guys. There's a lot of other guys. Everything, I mean, Miss Spin knows all of this too. All these old players. There's Bubba Shrimp. All these old players know what I've just taught you all in the last 10 minutes. All of us old players. Just like all of the very old players in Street Fighter 2. And I mean much more than safe jumps. There are some very old Street Fighter 2 strategies that old Street Fighter 2 players know that work against certain characters, or only work against certain characters. But I'm not the one to teach that, because I'm not good at old Street Fighter 2. But there is some counter picking on the old Street Fighter 2 games that only works against certain characters. And some characters line up better than others in old Street Fighter 2. That's just a fact. Oh, dang. Cutting his combo short. See, this guy doesn't know you should not do the crossover jump against Cabal. Because against a good Caballer, we can backdash that. We can backdash it. See, I'm going to do this again to OG Allah. I'm going to sweep him. I'm going to start jumping over him. He's not ready for it. Oh, he did pull off a jump kick. And I'm going to uppercut him. And, oh, he pulled off the kick first. And I'm going to start doing the jump overs, and he doesn't expect it. He doesn't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it again. Ah, this time I'm pulling off a combo instead. Does this OG Allah not know Liu Kang's combo? He goes straight into the high punch. He does the high punch and then goes right into the next move. That's weird. I don't usually see that. He goes right into the high punch, then kick. He's not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do the high punch, block to get the full benefit of the combo. Yeah, you don't want to do crossover jump kick against a good Caballer, because I say we collectively, like we're the Borg, we will backdash you. So yeah. My Street Fighter 2 main was Ryu. Sometimes I liked Ken more because I think his throw was better. His throw was cool. But again, I'm talking about the original Street Fighter 2. And I lost this whole shindig here. This whole match just went kablooey, unfortunately. Dan, it's fine. I'm happy to oblige. I'm not trying to wreck your life or make for you, Dan. It's just I was playing you. I was playing you. You happen to be the available player. If Doc Fraggle or Purunga was available, I would play them. It's okay. Or if Randy's cool. If Randy Cool was there, I would show them. Old Rhodesia doesn't exist anymore, that old country of Rhodesia. There's Death Metal SFU. Now this guy goes back to the Xbox 360 UMK3. Death Metal. Oh, he's playing Scene Supremacy. Cool. Rubbing the Cobra. Mr. Daruma Jayachandra Prishtavishti Gabadusha Abagiba. Whatever Scene's real last name is, but we know how that match is going. We know Scene is going to slow punch Cooley into the corner. We know Scene is going to slow punch Death Metal SFU in the corner, and he's going to rub the Cobra oil, and I'm just not into that. I'm not going to entertain that. They all seem new. Well, some of these names are different. Some of the names I haven't seen anymore, but we'll see. Yeah. Babu. Exactly. What's your real name? Babu. Okay, what's your last name? Jayachandra Kabadishti Valavusha Habaduja. Or they do or if they're the light-skinned India, what's your first name? Kishna Varashni Gadabara Agagusha. What's your last name? Patel. Yeah. Those are the upper half of India. Or Kaur. What is your last name? Kaur. What's your first name? Your last name? Kaur. Yeah. Or both. Babu Patel. Yeah. I know a metric shit ton of Indians, Pakistanis, Bengalis, a couple of Afghanis. Unfortunately, there are a metric, is it metric shit ton or shit metric ton of those people. Damn people. Yeah, they all have their relatives working at gas stations, and they have 85 of them living in a 2-bedroom house. They get their cousins, they import their entire family, and then they don't get deported because laws don't get enforced, even though they are heavy lawbreakers. Because there is no effing way you are importing your 85 cousins, grandparents, 13 grandparents that have no business in this country, and they never leave. Yet they can't speak a lick of English. How the flying monkey fuck did you even get here? Yet they set up internet services, they open bank accounts, they live in a 3-bedroom house with 45 of them in sleeping bags on the floor and can't speak a damn word of English, and somehow they get bank accounts and services. And they never leave. They're supposed to be on temporary visas. There is no way you are importing your 68-year-old grandfather and grandmother for any kind of value in the country, and yet they get here and they never leave, and the laws don't get enforced. They don't get deported because nobody wants to enforce the laws. It's quite a problem. And then they have 18 children each, or 15 children each, and somehow that ends up coming out of our tax dollars. Because, hey, you need tax bonuses and tax breaks per child. They're like the EBT Americans. They are the EBT Americans, and yet they do that here. So per child basically means you pay nothing at all, and the country entirely pays for the raising of your kids. And you get some perks on the side. Never mind, you've got 45 of you living all in one basement room, or 14 of you living in one bed. But that never gets enforced. I know, that's why I keep coming in here, keep coming into this room, because Bubba Shrimp was going to give me a whooping. Bubba Shrimp was going to give me a whooping. Yeah, exactly. Give me a whooping. Parky gonna give me a whooping. Anyway, my name is Babu Bander. Yes, my name is Bambo. I do not like the discrimination. I do not like the discrimination. Yeah. Well, then leave. Then you can go get discriminated in your own country. It's like they have their own caste system, of course, if they're Hindu. Or it's like, it's a lower caste. They don't even want to touch each other. They got to go wash their hands if a light-skinned touches a dark-skinned. Or if one of the, Ganeshas, or I forgot what their top tier is, touches a Dalit. All of a sudden it's like, oh no, I've got to go wash my hands 5 times because I touched somebody of a lower caste. They're extremely racist over there. Bubba, what happened to your connection? See, my connection was fine for like the first, first hour here so far. Now we're at 2 hours. Dude, what happened to your connection? Bang. Here, I'm gonna make Doofus here an example. Oh, I got sucked into it anyway. Well, here we go, Bubba. Bubba is going to get his ass thrown out of the air. Ah, the lag. The lag is not lining up right. No. I ran into it. I was trying to do the other thing. Come on, jump into me again. Come on, Bubba. We know you want to jump. We know you want to jump. I've got my thumb ready. There you go. You want to do it again? This time I'm going to shoot a fireball instead. Oh, shit. I didn't pull it off that time. Come on, jump into me again. Whee! Look at that. Come on, Bubba. Give me that whooping. Give me the whooping, Bubba. Oh, you didn't pull it off. Oh, do it again? Do it again? Okay. I'll get you again. What happened to the connection? I was going to make an example out of Bubba. That's okay. I got Clever Lettuce here to play with. Oh, yeah, he might be good. He's going with Kano. That's some big balls going with Kano and Yee. Nightwolf. Ah, shit. Ah, man, he knows the combo, too. Ah, I didn't pull it off. I thought it was going to be a little kick. Didn't get the kick, though. You like Clever Lettuces? Here we go. We're going to do the jump over. Look at that. Oh, and he pulled off a well-timed uppercut, but he didn't pull it off. He's going to try to do it again. Watch. I'm going to throw him. I'm going to toss him. He's going to try it. He's going to try it again because Kano's got a throw. Here we go. He doesn't know what to do. I'm going to sweep him. I'm going to start throwing him. I'm going to sweep him. And I'm going to start throwing him. He didn't know what to do. Okay. Come on, Bubba. I'll get you and your bad connection. No, Laszlo, don't say that. Don't ever say that again. I am definitely not tossing salad. Ah, all right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, actually, it's got the whole thing. The lobby got stuck. The lobby locked out. Got locked out of my lobby. There we go. How's the Whopper coming, Bubba? The new Street Fighter teaser, it's okay. It's okay. They're kind of almost making a little bit of satire, but it's funny. I missed a lot of comments here. No, Laszlo, them not my people. But yeah. Error. Yeah. Well, we got the flip-flops out. I don't wear them. These are acting like Street Fighter will be so much better than the MK2 movie. I don't know. It seems to be entertaining enough, I guess, for the new Street Fighter 2. We got Rhodesia here. Who's playing, though, in which lobby? Which room here? What in tarnation? We got 3 different lobbies going in one thing at a time. Mohast Gridlock. Old Rhodesia. Okay, these guys are MK2 players. Facin' Canny? What kind of name is that? Facin' Canny? So this is not even English names. And then we got extra duck sauce. Are these all just new players or guys that reset their stats? But I want to see who old Rhodesia is here, because this is the ultimate game. You don't buy Cody Rhodes as Guile? Yeah. Let's see what old Rhodesia has. Maybe this is somebody I know. Oh, it's a singles. Okay. I thought about going with Liu Kang, but maybe not. Oh, you like the anime? The anime was good, I thought. I do think that was a good anime of the Street Fighter franchise. Oh, man. Yeah, the anime was a good example. Okay, old Rhodesia is not expecting me. Dashed right into his kick. Alright, I gave him a round there. See if he wants to play again. No, he didn't want any more of that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Street Fighter anime, yeah. MK Scorpion's Revenge or Snowblind. There's much closer ammo. Yeah, the animated MK stuff. I've seen some bad ones of those, the animated MK stuff. Yeah. MKLK Ootnet. Oh, MKLK.net? Okay, I guess. Oh, they're playing MK1. Yeah, that's a game I've never played on here. I've never played it in the online lobbies. What do you mean? Street Fighter had a Saturday morning cartoon show. Street Fighter got a ton of attention, much more than Mortal Kombat, because they could make it more kid-friendly with that television series. (787B) or 787B. Oh, it's Jibs. Pills Farm and Jibs. Yeah. 787B. I'll see what these guys have going on. No, Dan. Next lesson? I don't know. I'm all lessoned out for the day. I think I gave you guys the critical key information at playing somebody in a 31-year-old game. Strats from years ago. So, Randy, the whole idea of MK, so an intergalactic or interdimensional warlord holds tournaments in fighting without rules, fights to the death, but you can kind of use weapons. Maybe you can use weapons. It's not really clear if you can use weapons in a hand combat tournament. That fighting over the fate of the world, over a fate of a multi-dimensional kickboxing tournament that doesn't do any grappling really, makes more sense than an international dictator from a tiny little island nobody has ever heard of holding a fighting tournament to gain bragging rights. That's basically the Street Fighter premise. An international dictator holding a tournament to gain bragging rights as a dictator in his home country versus interdimensional warlord from another dimension and another planet holding hand-to-hand combat, which may or may not use weapons. Yeah. It's like, yes, these are the two premises between Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I mean, I know, it's kind of funny. But yeah. Anyway. A little bit of lag here. Yeah, see, this is like the Luxton match that I am not going to sit for. This is not fun for anybody. No thanks. We're sitting this one out here. Oh, you saw the rollback on that one. Oh, that was a big fat no sir. Anyway, the 78 guy can have fun with himself. And that's the kind of matches I do not sit through. Phasing in through me a whole inches and teleporting, popping on the screen, you're fighting here, and then he's there, and boop, bop, 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 and then up, and then they're over there, and go fuck it. I don't care. I'm not going to play. Too bad of a lag, but he can go have fun with himself. It sucks. Winning or not, I don't sit through matches like that. Oh, Cooley. Peppy. Peppy. I don't think I've ever seen Peppy on here before. Peppy the Frog. Yeah. The story in MK is much deeper. Every fighting game series about a tournament of some kind, but MK... Oh yeah, I forgot. That's right. Street Fighter, it's not clear if you can use weapons or not. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. There's some Vega, who may also be named Sagat, who may also be named M. Bison. Vega's claw, his big old Wolverine claw attached to his hand. See, there you have, again, a fighting tournament which may or may not allow weapons. There you have it. So yes, Street Fighter, the international dictator in his private island of fighting tournaments, you may or may not have a weapon in. Definitely some characters in Mortal Kombat. Like dang Stryker pulling out his machine pistol and grenades. There's the only dude in the entire MK franchise who's just a regular cop. or a SWAT officer. Okay, he's a SWAT team member, has no special powers, can't teleport, no dimensional, no basic martial arts, but he's got a machine gun and grenades. There is the most average, most normal character in all of Mortal Kombat. Zero super... Oh, and he carries dynamite. He also carries a taser that can overcharge with like 400 amps and 80,000 volts or something. Enough to electrocute somebody because you've got to have high amperage and high volts. High amperage and low volts won't do much. High voltage and low amps won't do much. But high amperage, high volts can electrocute you. So he's got an overcharged high amp, high voltage taser gun. He's got sticks of dynamite that he can rig for fatality. He's got a machine gun that only in regular MK3 he only shoots bullets off in the air. They gave him the ability to shoot it in Ultimate. And he's carrying a lot of grenades. He is the most average, common, non-superpower person in all of Mortal Kombat. Mr. Average Joe. He's basically the Punisher, like in the Marvel Universe. Stryker is basically the Punisher. All he has is guns and bombs. He is the most average character in all of Mortal Kombat. It's basically Frank Castle, the Punisher, put in Mortal Kombat. You saw someone once say Blanca could, electrocute Raiden. Yeah, I don't think so, but it's kind of weird that Rain can summon lightning on Raiden. That Rain can do the lightning strike and it will hit Raiden and launch Raiden like he just takes it. That's the weird thing. Raiden can get electrocuted and launched by Rain. Rain calling down lightning bolts on Raiden is such breaking the lore of the game. Yeah. But no, Sonya and Jax. Sonya shoots, rings of power, and she goes, blows fire or spits her bubble gum out and crushes you. Jax has cybernetic arms, and in regular and MK2 he can shoot some kind of sonic wave with his arm, and he punches the ground, which sends shock waves. Do you know how hard you'd actually have to punch the ground to send a shock wave out? Yes, Jax has superpowers. Sonya somehow shoots rings through her arms. That's what I mean. They're enhanced meta humans. And then here comes Stryker with nothing but guns and bombs. With no superpowers at all. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm not even queued up. How did I get out of the queue? I was going to play these guys. Melina shoots infinite size. Her daggers themselves become little projectiles, and she gets them back. That's her magic power. And Melina can eat a whole can of nails, like something out of a Looney Tunes cartoon. And go and shoot them. That's her other goofy fatality. But Melina's magic power, she teleports too. You guys remember that? Melina teleports her down through the ground and comes up and kicks you. So Melina has portal powers like Scorpion and Kung Lao. And Melina's Psy throw turns into laser beams or something. So she's got powers. Yeah. Street Fighter Dan beating Akuma. What? Oh, FMC. Sorry I missed your text earlier. Yeah, no. Yeah, Bison has the Psycho powers, MKF, but Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung are Soul Stealers. And, no, I had mentioned FMC that I had Kerry Hoskins reply to me once on Facebook, and so did Michael O'Brien. He plays Stryker. John Parrish is Jax. I've never talked to John Parrish. But Kerry Hoskins is pretty easy to reach if you just have Facebook. It was Michael O'Brien that actually replied to me once that I wasn't expecting. But Carrie Hoskins is easy to reach. She has a whole fan base. But no, I can't. I'm not going to bring them on my stream. I don't know them that well. Unlike James MK, who knows them all personally and doesn't have to send them money for call-outs or for shout-outs. But James MK actually knows them in Chicago. I don't know them, but like I said, I got them to respond or reply to me once. But no, I don't know them in that way. I'm not going to bring them on my stream. I was too slow on that dash. I ran into it. Oh, dang. That would be cool, though, if I could bring them on there. That'd definitely be cool. See, I'm doing the jump over here. Ah, he pulled it off. Pulled it off with the uppercut. Pulled it off again. Ah, you got me with that one. Ah, no. Oh, I got it. Whiffed my last kick. Ah, I missed the uppercut, damn it. Ah, shoot, he got me on that one. Ah, he overpowered with the hatchet. Ah, shit. Got me with that one, too. Oh, two of these with him. Damn. Ah, Cooley's going to get me here. Yeah, I knew he was going to turn into him. Oh, and I still got him. Very good, Cooley. I was waiting for him to morph into Nightwolf. Since he's got me as Nightwolf, he was going to turn into him. FMC. I am the Xbander. I just don't know what I'm going to be doing with my channel in a little while. Don't know, because the game's got 3 months of life left in it. Maybe it might have 3 months back in it. Don't know what I'm going to do with my channel. I'm not just going to leave my channel. I've got something on here. I like having an 18-year history of YouTube. I just don't know what I'm going to turn it into. Maybe. Ah, I jumped into him. Oh, he landed on me just right. Oh, he pulled it off. He got me when I was exposed. Yes, I managed to jump back and was going to block it the next move. What are you doing, man? Gonna stand there and high punch. Ah, I messed it up. Darn. Ah, I didn't get to backdash him. Totally messed up the backdash. Oh, got out of the corner. Very good, legendary Reaper. The Reaper! No, it's not digital excuses shutting it down. It's that I don't think there's that many other people left playing on it. First Amendment audits. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll give Cooley another shot, and then that's going to be it for the night for me. We're doing the wrap-up moments, whether win or lose. I'll switch it up with he's not expecting me to do smoke first. No, I don't think digital excuses still has Street Fighter 30th up. Ah, shit. Ah, getting too slow. They're going back to Fightcade. But why? Ah. Shit. It's not connecting right, but that's okay. Failed, man. Ah, shit. You wasn't expecting that. Very good, folks. All right, that's going to be enough for me for the evening. 2.5 hours. Very good, Cooley and Legendary Reaper. We are wrapped up for the evening. Nothing else. Alrighty. Yeah. Everyone's going back to Fightcade, Revy. Well, that is somewhere that I have never been. The Master John back in 2021. John from Xband, way back in the days, he played the Sega MK3 on Xband. I was on Super Nintendo. Back in 2021, in the middle of the Chinese virus, Master John was trying to talk me into getting into Fightcade, but I never did. But I was teetering. I was about a 50-50. I was going to say, I might. I'm seriously thinking of it, and then I ended up never getting on it. But the Master John, or John Long, whatever he goes by, yeah, he was on Fightcade back then, but I never got into it. But yeah, Revy and Randy, how to be fit after 50. Yeah, FMC. I'd leave that one up to Mr. I Got Bass first. You can show us how to do that. Another one of those cool, clean rappers like Will Smith. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Listen to your mom and dad. Eat your vegetables in the morning. Go to class and study real hard. Woohoo! Wiggity, wiggity, wop. Woohoo, woohoo. That's cool, clean rap with Will Smith. Oh, why don't bother with it? It's cool, clean rap. But, you counted 49 people in total with every room. Yeah. I don't know. I do think it's winding down. Like I was saying earlier, MKF, with every single player that I played in November, if you go back, because I date all of my streams, I don't date my streams. It's not like I go take them out and whining and dining. I'm not dating my streams. I mean chronologically putting a date and timestamp on them. Everybody I played in November were all quick matches because lobbies didn't exist until like the middle of December. None of them still exist except Dan Rhodes, Great MK Legacy, an unknown Legends who showed up I think in December on my stream. Everybody else gone. They don't play anymore. They don't play MK anymore. Everybody else has hit the road. They've all skedaddled out and gone on to other things in life. But people who played in November, despite being really good matches, Cooley, I think, was one of them. He, I think, played in December. But other than that, there's nobody on the platform anymore who I played in November. Dan, Unknown Legends, Dark Haze. That's it. Everybody else is gone, and these were the nights when I played Dab Davis, Split Sec. I play these guys all the time in the middle of December. I have an 8-hour stream and a 5-hour stream in December once Lobbies became a thing. Once Lobbies landed, I had an 8-hour stream in one of those days. But there's so many of those guys in December who are gone too. That's what I mean. In April, when crossplay landed and 2 versus 2 landed, I said, this is going to breathe another 6 months of life into the game. And here we are now in August. I think we've got 2 months left. We're now at the beginning of August. I've been consistently timing it down. In July, I was saying 3 months. Now we've got 2 months because we're coming up on a whole year of MK Legacy Kollection. And soon we're not going to really be seeing people on this or players on this. Like, where did all those great guys go? Even Bass is gone, exactly. Mr. I Got Bass has even retired. Mr. IGB is gone. North Hills Beast. Your cousin Sans, he doesn't play much anymore. Yellow Summer, mostly trilogy guy, but I don't see him much. And you think Fightcade is for people who have major psych problems? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Digital Eclipse morons have my other priorities. E-waste computers. Fightcade is all these South Americans. Yeah. E-waste computers. SplitSec, he does have a channel. I'd recommend SplitSec's got a channel. SplitSec. SplitSec has a channel sometimes. He was gone for about 6 months. He didn't play at all. But SplitSec came back, and I don't see him and Dab Davis throwing it down. I had some great streams with them. SplitSec got really good with Kano. There's a Kano main. If you guys want the example, SplitSec main was Kano. He was pretty good with sweeping and knows all the lineups, how to line up some of your guys. He played some guys from Fightcade a few months, the Honduras lag. But yeah. Smoke teleport, yeah, and you couldn't jab punish him because he was safe on the ground. You always hate when that happens. I know that, MKF. When you can't punish a smoke teleport uppercut is pretty bad. If there's ranked, that would definitely breathe life into the game, but people at Digital Excuses are still trying to figure out which end of the banana to insert. But if they did, Digital Eclipse would breathe life into the game again if they had rankings, which they don't, which was another idea that they said, no, we can't do that. We can't do any of these rankings. Street Fighter 30th got rankings. Hello. I brought that up the first time I played Street Fighter 30th in years. I had that on my stream 3 weeks ago. Dr. Fraggle thoroughly beat me on that one. And there's a ranking. There's ranked matches. All for the one people that I was able to find in the middle of the night besides me and Dr. Fraggle. Frag and I had a good time on that. Yeah, it's all South Americans. They're too busy making a Hello Kitty game. Well, yeah, Digital Eclipse is too busy bringing back, because now we have Toy Story 5. So Digital Eclipse got a contract for like $300 or something to bring back one of the worst games ever made. Toy Story for Super Nintendo. Toy Story 1 SNES. One of the crappiest games ever made, but if you want to sniff that crap, you can go try that out yourself as well. That was a terrible game. It came out, I played it when it was released. Yeah. There's rankings on, yeah, there was rankings on the MK Arcade Collection on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Even though it sucked smelly, sweaty South American ass, the Arcade Collection did have a rank system, but you had to win like 10 in a row to climb the ranks. If you lost one match to somebody, you dropped 5 spaces. And I hated that. That was right away back in 2015 and never looked back. I did play Gwen Delaney in 2021. I played Gwen. I played Dwayne Reibling, Headlock Gaming. I played him. I played Juggernaut again in, I think, 2021. Just to fire up the game, just to fire up the Arcade Collection to see if it worked or not. And then I couldn't find a single match. It had to be like person-to-person, personal matches on the PS3. Other than that, it didn't work at all. Like Lobbies, I remember even messaging on the board saying, Lobbies are not working, guys. Like, I don't know about you, but I could play, like I said, I played Dwayne, I played Gwen, and I played... I think Juggernaut. I hesitate to give out his real name. I almost said his real name again. Juggernaut. Jugs was on the PS3. I played, and that was about it. But the Arcade Collection did live a few years after that. Yeah, they used scores and points, whereas the old 360, this 360 Arcade UMK3, ranked you based on who you beat or who you lost to. It was not a win streak. Here's my kitty cat. My kitty cat. This is going to be a purr stream. Guess she's so perfect. Kitty stream. while my wife is over there enjoying her game. But yes, the kitty stream. If I can get her to purr, I'll stick my microphone by her throat, and then you can hear her sweet little kitty's purr. He has a perfect little purr. Okay, she wants to get down. She's not into walking around and getting petted right now. Yeah, she's being fussy. The Secret Service cat with no name. Sure, I just don't say her name. She has a name other than Sweet Little Kitty. She has a name. She knows her name. That's the thing. Animals are smart. You know, cats are smart. Dogs are smart. They recognize, you know, they recognize their name. They will come to know when you say their name that you're addressing them. They have an identity. They actually have a self-identity. And they know their name. Kitty ASMR, yeah, putting the thing here saying. I did one match. One of my streams I did put her on, and I put the microphone by her throat, and you guys could actually hear her purring. My Krispy Kreme coffee. Krispy Kreme I think is all done. I've got a little bit left. No, my memorabilia stream was back in March 29th. Just go back, FMC. Go back, scroll through all my dates on the live stream. That was my memorabilia stream. Go back to, I think, March 29th, March 28th. Yeah, I was visiting back home for that week. That's why there's no other streams for that week. But yeah, and I broke out all the old boxes, all the old stuff. It's a stream that looks very different from all my other streams because I'm wearing a baseball cap. And instead of this background that you guys see, it's my face instead of me wearing a Sub-Zero baseball cap. It's easy to find. I like Pizza Hut better than Domino's, but I grew up more with Domino's delivery because Pizza Hut didn't deliver. I think Pizza Hut still doesn't deliver. But Mr. I Got Bass can tell you some stories about pizza and pizza delivery. Maybe in some other time. But yeah. Mr. I Got Bass can tell you some pizza delivery stories. Anyway. Yeah, there were people that cheated to pad their records. The 360 UMK3 arcade, they did have kind of a broken system again as well. There was a guy named, I've put his name out here before because it's kind of ridiculous, but his name was Mippy12. That we all kind of lovingly knew as just Mippy. He had a 12-to-1 record on 360. I'm putting that all out here. I've said it many times. Mippy12 had a 13 record, something like that, or maybe it was 13-to-1. Okay, something like that. And he sat ranked #1 in the world on Xbox 360 for like 2 years. Nobody ever played. The thing, how that happened was, Mippy got on early, probably 2006. He played 13 games and quit. Okay? Everybody he played also quit. So, Mippy beat 12 guys. Everybody those guys played, they also quit. So Mippy was therefore, according to the AI, the algorithm of the system that existed on Microsoft Xbox Gold 360 back then, or Xbox Live Gold, determined that Mippy was the best in the world. Because nobody could ever play Mippy again, and nobody could play the guys that Mippy beat again either. So all 13 of those guys that Mippy played never played, or maybe 3 guys, whoever it was, maybe there were 3 guys, but Mippy never got played again. Everybody that Mippy played also never played again. And that's how Mippy stayed at #1 player in the world for like 2 or 3 years. He was seriously rank 1 with 12 wins or 13 wins, some crap like that. It took a lot of win trading and swapping for the next guy to even come close to Mippy. And there was a guy who was like 50-0, like Rocky Marciano's boxing record, okay? This one dude was like 50-0 or 50-1, and he got to rank 2 in like 2012 at the end of the lifetime of that game. So again, it was a weird system that ranked you based on whom you beat and who beat you, and put you up there based not on your total wins or losses, but based on who you beat. It wasn't about your total games or your total number of matches. It was about who you beat and who they beat. Somehow, that was how that was decided. Yeah, but anyway, that was Mippy, and I never got to see him or any of the guys he played, because nobody got to see them. Anyway, folks. But yeah, the Xbox 360 UMK3 was rigged in that way with the ranked matches. But honestly, as you guys have said, and I've said, it was more fair than the arcade collection, which was based solely on your win streak. It was based on a point system doled out to you based on how many wins in a row you had. You lose 1 and you drop 5 spaces. You got to win the next 10 to climb 1 notch on the arcade collection's ladder back on the PlayStation 3. But yeah. Anyway, remember guys, Street Fighter's 30th still has a ranked system that we can see, that I showed on my stream 3 weeks ago. MK Legacy Kollection does not have a ranked system. Like I said, we've got about 2 months left before this game will be kaput, or it will be almost nobody playing left on it. At least maybe some new guys will stumble in. I don't think it's going to stay living to reach its 1-year anniversary. I don't know. I might sing a so long and thanks for all the fish. I might make my opus diem, or like Mr. Holland's opus. I might have, I don't know, I might do something there, but I don't see the game lasting another couple of months. Anyway. Okay. Not opus diem. What was it called? No, it's carpe diem. No, it's the other expression. Opus something. See, now I'm getting my Latin. My Latin is getting confused. Opus something. Anyway. It's carpe diem, it's opus something else. I can't remember it. Sees the day. Carpe diem sees the fish. Carpe diem sees the fish. Carpe diem sees the day. I was trying to think of the opus something. Was it opus morte? My opus morte? Was that what it meant? No. Yeah, that comes up with a death metal band if you search that. Anyway, yeah, arcade collection was pretty bad. I don't really remember much about it being particularly laggy or having a whole lot of lag on it, but it definitely had its struggles. Which killer says, Damballa, give me the power, I beg of you? Which one is that? Child's Play. Okay, I never watched Child's Play. Sorry. That one went over my head. I was not into Chucky. I was not into the horror movies genre in particular. Yeah. I was not really into that. Child's Play and Chucky's and Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street, I mean. Yeah. Friday the 13th. You know, that whole shtick of the 80s with slasher horrors. Slasher horrors were not really my thing. It's not really my thing. I'm sure it has a place in people's hearts, though. I mean, there are people that love it, but and I like sci-fi. Some sci-fi horror that I think is pretty good. You know, the original Aliens, or you guys have seen one of the funny videos I made of John Carpenter's The Thing, or even some of Stephen King's movies. They're kind of good, but I wasn't really into slasher horrors. But yeah, or Halloween with Mike Myers, the piano. Yeah, easy piano play. Yeah. It's like, you guys want to see me play the Halloween outro, Halloween music? It's like that's basically the theme, the music for Mike Myers. The Mike Myers music. Not to be confused with the comedian with Wayne and Garth. Not worthy, not worthy. Not that Mike Myers. I tinker around on pianos and keyboards. But yeah, I've brought my keyboard out in another stream one time. That was funny. You like Parappa? Yeah. You gotta believe. What you gonna do when they come? I gotta believe. Yeah. Anyway, the original Terminator. Do you like Linda Hamilton's face? And she's like, ooh, yeah, hobo pants. What's the face she makes? Yeah, them stinky hobo pants. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kyle Reese. Yeah, you know the meme. I definitely know the movie. Yeah. The first one was definitely more horror related than Terminator 2, which is one of the greatest cinematic masterpieces ever, which I saw in theaters as well. That was a great T2. Judgment Day was also one of LJN's greatest games, because they only made like 3 really good games out of their dumpster pile of crappy games, but one of those was Terminator 2 Judgment Day for the Super Nintendo, as opposed to the new game, the remake, Fight for the Future, is based on the LJN Super Nintendo game. For everybody that bashes LJN, they did make 2 or 3 really good games. The other one was WrestleMania Royal Rumble for the WWF. But yeah, LJN did make a couple of good games. Terminator 2 was one of them. So you can thank LJN if you play the remake of Fight for the Future. The remake, they could not secure Arnold Schwarzenegger, but they got Robert Patrick for at least some scenes. That's a 2D side-scroller game that combines Terminator 1 and 2. It's available on Steam, I think, and some other platforms. They based that on... they based that on the LJN game. Yeah. The arcade game was fun too. That was the first-person shooter game. where you know, pointing the gun or whatever, the first-person shooter, all the Terminators popping up in your face. And you get your rockets, you get the machine gun, you get the coolant that lets you shoot non-stop. And having to shoot down the hunter killers and the T1 battle tanks or whatever they were in the background. Then you make it to the time machine as a Terminator, and then you've got to, I don't know, have some chases. Somehow you end up at the end of the game with the T-1000. And you don't have rockets anymore, you've got shotguns. You've got your shotgun ammunition, and you keep poking holes in the liquid nitrogen tank trying to pour it on the T-1000. And then it goes, hasta la vista, baby. And then, you know, you proceed into the steel mill at the end of the game. I did beat that arcade game as well. Just like I beat the side-scroller game, too. That was a fun one, though. A kid ripped off that mounted gun? That's got to be hard, man. Those guns, the arcade game, it was mounted on the machine. That would be pretty hard to rip off unless he's really, really trying. Putting all his weight on it and pulling real hard. I'd imagine that would be tough. Yeah. Well, at the end of the game, you're at the steel mill. You got to keep shooting at the T-1000. And then the grenade launcher kind of drops down on the side of the screen. You've got to shoot it to get the grenade launcher, and then your final shot has to be knocking him off the screen at the end of the movie. Except with a lot more shooting, because the movie did not have as much shooting as the arcade game does. The Terminator and RoboCop one, yeah. I had that game too. I thought the Super Nintendo one was better. Some people preferred the Sega one. It was a little different. If you were playing, so RoboCop, you get your machine pistol on the RoboCop side of it, and for the normal game, if you go to fighting the Terminators, you find out that you really have to upgrade RoboCop's gun, because the does almost no damage against the T-100s, against the Terminators. So you've got to upgrade to a laser blaster in Terminator versus RoboCop, or RoboCop versus Terminator. You have to upgrade to the laser blaster, or you are doing no damage to the Terminators in that Super Nintendo game. But yes, I remember that game too. That was a fun one. Narc. Well, Narc was one of Midway's earliest bloody games that actually they used, I think, some real pictures of people in Narc, and that was a pretty bloody game too. They did use real, not so much FMVs, but they used real photographs, which by then was nothing extraordinarily new, because digitizing photographs and sticking them in video games, even in NES games, I think it already existed by then. There were some pictures in some games that are real photographs back then. Even back then, digitized photos was a thing. Narc was definitely tough, definitely designed to steal your money, because it was a tough game. They want the coin choppers, and Smash TV was very cool. We all loved Smash TV. That was another Midway or Williams game. That was fun. I liked Total Carnage. I did like Total Carnage a lot. That was another fun game. But yeah. Total Carnage was more fair, I guess, than Smash TV was. Smash TV was definitely designed to eat your tokens, to eat your quarters at the machine. But yeah. All of that is also mentioned in the Mortal Kombat Legacy Kollection. If you go through some of their stuff, Boone and Tobias, they talk about where they came from, or what they were working on right before Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it's documented there, but I do remember playing it in the arcades back in the day. Those were definitely coin munchers. Yeah, big money, big prizes. I love it. And that's a takeoff on RoboCop as well. They kind of wanted to copy some of the stuff that RoboCop had. It was Smash TV was like a take on The Running Man, the Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, again, a movie based on a book, but it's taken from The Running Man, sort of, but as a game show. And they even say the line from RoboCop, "I'd buy that for $1." Yeah, the in-movie joke that was put in RoboCop. There you go. See, Body Blow Beats knows it. Yeah. Total Carnage gives you your own little bombs, your own little grenades in Total Carnage. Whereas Smash TV, you're left to just using whatever power-ups, whatever items are on the screen. That's on the screen. Whereas Total Carnage, you get your own personal little bombs that you can activate that make you invincible for like 2 seconds. Total Carnage is definitely easier. And there's an advertisement in Smash TV that says Total Carnage coming in 92 or whatever year it was. Total Carnage coming in 93 or something like that. There's an in-game advertisement, little message blurb on the bottom of the screen talking about the next game they were working on that was not Mortal Kombat. But yeah, cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Very cool retro stuff. Anyway, that's a wrap. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for coming. Like and subscribe if you're not already. Cool dudes. All right. You guys have a good evening.